Hi everybody, how are you? And happy October, happy Halloween. So I thought this would be a kick-off, like a bit of a reflection and a bit of show and tell at the same time. So first of all, I've been working with the Buffy for my own personal use. I've been doing some journaling with it and just like cards of the day, cards of the week and stuff. So I did do a little interview, and how I do this, right, let me just put this aside. So ignore that. I had it somewhere. Okay, here we are. So I've put where I set my intentions to, like future spreads, that I want to do around it. So this is just like my goals for the month, what I've set my intentions and stuff. And then I done an interview, and how I go about it is like I put at the end of my journal like a little like a review on it. Okay. So far with the Buffy Tarot, as you can see, I found it very empowering. So for self-development and like to get your superpower for the week was really good. I did struggle with like doing predictions on it and like getting the energies off of other people. It kind of seemed to reflect it back on me, which is not a bad thing, so it was like, this is the Slayer, the Buffy the Slayer thing. So I've been working with this deck for like a couple months now, and yeah, I have just done a tester reading for October for myself, so I'm gonna see how that comes about. But yeah, I'm still gonna work with it. Shuffling, I do find it a bit that sticks together, so it does like stick together a lot, so it does clump it, but it's new, so the aspects of it is quite, yeah, it's not too bad there. Yeah, so when I was doing it as like what's my focus, what can I focus on for that week, what do I need to put my attention towards, it kind of directed me to my behaviors and my energy for that, for me, so it did help with that aspect. Yeah, so I didn't see it as, like I said, I did struggle reading other people's energies on it. Or like, like say if an incident come up, what do I need to be aware of on that? So yeah. Yeah, so I done a write-up. You have seen me do some, and I am going to do another deck review today. You can skip that if you so wish. But yeah, I think personally I'm going to continue working with this deck. I am enjoying it, but maybe I would use another different tarot deck if I wanted, like, oh, what else? What's going on here? Like, so an unexpected aspect that comes up. But I wanted to just sort of like show you here. So that's my journaling that I've been doing. And I don't journal every day. It's just when things come up, or I just want to sort of kind of get a direction. So my next one, what I've been working on, is flashcards. They're not finished. So they're not finished. This is for music purposes only. I've really enjoyed doing like the icons, people, music and stuff, and I've really you know, I bought music decks, as you're aware of. You won't see that much in October because I'm going to be doing the Halloween theme. So we're going to be focusing on that. But yeah, I've quite enjoyed it. So I've done some flashcards purposely just for the music. And you know, so when we're looking at icons, what can we expect from their music? I done the female one. I just tweaked it a little bit, and also because I bought, I've put it away because I bought the music tarot. So what I've done is done the major arcanas here of who the people are and how it, you know, what is the purpose, you know, what's standing out on that side. So I've got like the drive, like say for instance, King of Swords is Marvin Gaye. So the drive and light of him, the downfall and the shadow of him, because we all got it. We all got that, and the attitude, good and bad. So I've kind of put that. And on the other side, I've got like what kind of music it would be. And what I've done is use the two decks, the Rhythm and Soul and the music decks together, and then then I've added some music into it that I feel is relevant. So what I'm hoping is, right, because I am, and you'll hear from, court cards for me is, I struggle with court cards. Hands up, I do. After all these years, I still scrabble. So I thought, let's do some flashcards on this, and which you probably have seen in previous videos I've done, but this is tweaked a bit more for the icon music people. As you can see, I've got like, so I know what ones I've got. So then I've also got like the major arcana. I got to laminate these, so they're not laminated. I've just cut them up, and you know, when I'm like not feeling 100%, I tend to do, this is what I do. I know, mental, isn't it? So I've done exactly the same. So I've put like the life lessons, and then I've just interpreted it. I haven't done it on the Rhythm and Soul yet, but I've done it on the other music deck. So yeah, that's my flashcards, and I'm really excited to look into it. I've even done like the numbers, right? So numerology. I thought it, because there's so many layers that you can do with them with your decks, and I know sort of like, you know, I know I use my intuition, and I do, but sometimes it's nice to get a bit more, oh, okay, because sometimes I look at the cards and think, what the hell? Especially when court cards come up, but I'll talk about that on another video. So also I've got conspiracy dynamics. So if like certain cards is together, you know, if I'm seeing so many fire wands in one go, what would be the mix with that? And yeah, so I've done all that. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I thought I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna sort of what I tend to do, like with most decks when I'm getting to know the decks and stuff, is I try to get the you know, I understand the interpretation of the card, then I get the feel and what the picture's telling me, and then I go in with other information. If I feel pulled and think, no, there just feels a bit more something is going on here, then I'm gonna bring these out. Yeah, so that's it. And look, my findings. Look at this, guys. How cute is this? Right? It's a cauldron. Now, I'm not a witch. I'm not a practicing witch. So let's get clear. But I can't help but be drawn to all these things. And this is a candle, a cauldron candle. And I thought, oh, I love it. All right. And I was with my daughter at the time. And I said, shall I get it? Shall I get it? And I thought, I can use this for my charms or like my rune stones and stuff afterwards. Or I don't know. We're going to use some. I don't know what I'm going to. Well, we'll soon see. But I'm going to keep that burning all through October. And yeah, I'm going to be using it for the purpose of the channel. I think it would be a great one to do. And I thought, how lush I can have. I got a candle as well for the October, but I'm gonna use, it's just great. It's gonna look great on my my little tarot corner. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Also, this is like another thing I bought. It's so sad. Look at this. The card fell off. All on the BM store. Yeah, in the UK. Just move that candle a minute. But look, it's got like, how cool, poisons and potions and that. But it's a little box. Can you see? It's a little box. Look. So I've got 3 of them. So I thought these would be great to put my my little, different sections of flashcards in, so I can keep it close to the desk, so if I need to get them out, I can. So yeah, and whatever else I feel drawn to put in. Small things please little minds, I tell you. But yeah, I was like, shall I? Let's get back into my inner child, my inner teen. Why not? We can have simple things that pleases us. So that this spring, I bought, I've been deck buying, so I'm sorry for all this show and tell and stuff, but I have been buying a lot of decks. And I gotta be honest, I used to love the film Beetlejuice. Do you know, my girls has never watched it. So I'm like, need to find this DVD so we can have a girly night to watch the film. Because I said, I'm going to have to watch the film to remind me of the storyline. Because these cards are, for, with the story guide. Now it's Halloween month. I've been making a bit more of an effort for this Halloween. I was quite excited about it. I seem to be in touch with my inner teen, my inner child. So yeah, I thought, I have got a couple of spreads to do, but I've got so many options that I want to pick for the Halloween. It's whether I can get it all done. So watch this space, but I probably will use this in November too, so I might even drag Halloween out. Why not? To get into it. But yeah, I had a try. There was like a few decks and I'm like, I don't know what I got. I've got quite a few. I'm gonna have a give these a go. Now I've bought these about a year ago. No, my daughter, it's gonna come up a year, because my daughter's bought me these for my Christmas, and I haven't really played with them, so I haven't really used them. So I'm going to be using the book when I do I've got some great spreads for these as well, that I've been putting on the back burner so much. I think you've seen the Hocus Pocus ones. I don't know. So I got the Hocus Pocus, and obviously my favourite little ghost tarot. and the haunted house. So I've got, I mean, there's other ones I've got in reference to it. But I'm hoping to bring these in this month, you know. So I'm not going to show you the cards of that. But we're going to do, also I thought, for some oracle cards, we're going to do the Shapeshifters. You probably have seen these before. The ones that's been here for quite some time. I quite like these. And then the Halloween deck, the oracle deck. So yeah, so I've got some ideas, but we're gonna mix it to like I might do pick a card, and then I might do like some single like collective readings. But I'm also gonna be doing some like urban legends stuff and that. Now I know it's not that popular, but I don't care. I'm intrigued. It's a new chance for me to sort of like test the waters a little bit with my cards and see what I pick up. All allegedly in entertainment purposes only. But let's have a look at the Beetlejuice thing. Now, I gotta be honest, I didn't really like the book. What am I supposed to do with that? Especially if I get like caught out, guys, and you know, when I'm doing a readings for you and that, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I'd be able to read this card. So I might turn these into flashcards. And maybe it'll have its own little box for Halloween. Maybe I'll put some spreads in there if they work all right. Now, I've looked at it already, so sorry. It's just impatient. But yeah, I quite like the imagery. What I don't like is the numbers. I just don't like the numbers. I'm learning that now. So I quite like the imagery of it. I don't know how I'm gonna interpretate it when it's, we'll see, you know, because there's not a lot in the pictures. But then when I've done ones with pips, there's not a lot in the pictures, and I pick up fine. So I'm a bit nervous. I am a bit nervous. I gotta be honest here. But yeah, you can see it's very into the film and stuff. So I'm going to take some of what, you know, what's in the book for the time being, and just to get to know my deck, you know, get to know the decks and that, and see where it takes me. But I thought we could do a deck review. Now, I've got two choices of deck reviews, and I don't know which one to choose. I really don't. So, yeah, I not. Look at that. It's just like, so cool. I do like it. I really do. So yeah, obviously I'm going to clear the deck first. You're not going to see that. So I'll probably do some Reiki on it. Oh, I got me like wands, look. Here, let's see. Quick and easy. I got, you know, so I'll see. Because I'm going to pause this, so you won't, I won't pain you with another video of it. So I might do just a Reiki clearing on this, because I can do Reiki clears. So yeah, just another way of like cleansing and clearing the deck. I know I'm brushing through it because I know not everybody's interested in thing, but yeah, I thought it's cool. Great for Halloween, but I kind of bought this deck as like a gossip deck type of thing, you know, like a shadowy gothic deck. So I'll be interested to see what energy is going to bring to the table and bring to so this is the new family member, so welcome Beetlejuice to the family. I'm not saying it 3 times. I'm not saying it 3 times, but yeah, so I thought, well, let's just like have a look and see. So it is going to be a quick it's always good to do a deck review. I think I haven't always done this, but I've actually enjoyed doing deck interviews, and we've been tweaking it to suit the deck. So yeah, be interesting to see what comes up. No doubt you've seen the other interview that I done with the music decks. So yeah, so hold that thought. I'll be back and we'll do a tester on it, shall we? For the community to see what it's going to bring to the table. Anyway, I'll see you in a jiffy. Oh, I didn't think it was on false. Sorry, you're going to have a bit of a clip there. I don't know how to change that. Oh, God, this is a good start. Right, you got to bear with me because I do interpretation of the tarot, you know, what the tarot deck means, but I'm not very good with these numbers. It's one of my pet hates, although I do love the deck. So we're gonna start the candle. My cauldron of candle. Right, you're gonna see me at my most vulnerable. Interviewing a deck. So yeah, this is how it is. And yeah, so we're going to call upon the divine. I got my thing. I'm going to call upon the divine to bring clarity and messages today to help us to see the light in the situation and understand where the cards are going to come from, where it's all going to be. And I ask for guidance and protection at this time. So let's the reading commence. Let's see what this deck is going to bring to the Tarot Corner, our channel, as a community. So I don't know. I got like two interviews here. So maybe I'm gonna come back a minute because I think I can bring it together. I think it's going to be fun. So I got me cauldron billing. Should we do a bit of ringing of the bell? Make sure we're safe and sound while we bring the energies, of Beetlejuice. Don't say it 3 times, mind. So, Mr. Beetlejuice Tarot Deck. And all the characters that's in it, because I couldn't name them all if I wanted to. What strange energy will you bring? Let's have a look. What strange energy will you bring? So what strange energy will you bring? So I'm going to just pull one card and hope for the best. I've got my guidebook. It's going to be fun. But I'll see what I can pull from the vibe first. So what strange energy do you want to bring to the table for the channel? Ooh. Well, that's a bit depressing, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look. What is that? I had a feeling it was the Eight of Cups. So it's wanting to bring some aspects of our shadow stuff. So it's going to be a good shadow deck. This is the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups usually represents like something that's not working out, something that is, you've gone through the delusion of the Seven of Cups. Now you're coming into the aspects of the realization that this no longer works for you, and now you're going into something more. So with the strange energy, it's about bringing up the darkness that's to the surface. I would say that is. So it seems to be like heading for a shadow deck. Okay, should we have a look at the, see if I can do the, get two perspectives on it. Like I said, it's a new, I am definitely gonna upright. Being dead won't make things easy for Linda, and running from your problems won't make things easier for you either. This card reveals a destiny, a desire to escape, to avoid a difficult decision that you know you have to make, but you're just prolonging the inevitable. Yeah, so it's gonna be a shadow. I think it's gonna be a shadow there. All right. You're gonna, this next time you're gonna see flashcards with this. Yeah. Okay. So, all right, we're gonna ring the bell from that shadow just to make it. Oh, I didn't expect that. So, how do this deck want to work for the community? For the channel. How does this deck want to work for the work with me and the channel? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right. Oh. Straight away, before I even look, it's like bringing problematic things to the surface. Very similar to the Eight of Cups. But can you see that he's like looking down and he's like, well, where do I walk? Where do I go? So those mental blocks that we create in our mind, I would say that is. That looks like it's the Seven of Swords. Yeah, seven of Swords. Well, Seven of Swords can be the deception. So how it wants to work, I see mental blocks and stuff if we're talking shadow, but now it's bringing in a different thing. So it's bringing in the delusions. Well, I wouldn't say delusions because I've already said delusions, but the Seven of Swords, the sneakiness around. So I think it's going to be 2 points. So where my intentions are with the deck, I would say it's like coming out. So, yeah, so it's going to bring in that sneaky to help with the decisions. So it might be good for investigations and that. Shall I ask it? Shall I ask that? let's have a look. Right. I don't like this. I can see why they've done it, but it's annoying. It's annoying me. So, when the Five of Swords emulates your reading, no one's getting away with anything. You may feel tempted to try to outrun a problem or sneak away into the shadow. But you're being cautious to examine whether the possibilities, benefits are worth the consequences of the beginning. So we're still talking about shadow work, but as a reader, intuitively, I see both sides of the coin. So I think we're gonna have like it's gonna come into light the deception that is around us for us, you know, so we're not so caught up in the drama of it. We're actually reading the behaviors from the drama. So I do feel this is going to be a good deck for like investigation, like investigating the dark side of humans. What do you think? Right, okay. So we got that. Okay, so number 2 is the unusual strength of the deck. All right, let's have the number 2 is the unusual strength of the deck. The unusual strength of the deck. Also, it is like watching where you step in it so you don't get yourself caught up. You know, if you step on the wrong one, it could send you tumbling. You know, so yeah, the challenges. The Knight of Cups. Ooh. Now this is when Beetlejuice is forcing the young teenager to be married here. So the strengths of the deck. I don't know. How would that class as the strength? Knight of Cups is like the offering. Oh, clever. Okay. So it's like an opportunity of love, but this is like an offering. It offers solutions to the problem, I would say. Small hints and offerings that may be very uncomfortable. It may not be how, you know, this is definitely a shadow deck. So it would be good to use this deck with other tarot decks possibly as well. So the nitty gritty stuff. Should we have a look? It's always good to have I'm not ashamed. Knight of Cups. Instead of a stage wedding, the Knight of Cups is a force of genuine sweep you off your feet under his influence. You're taking action based on your feelings. Pursue love, passion whenever they may lead you. So the strength of the deck is getting you into a place where it shows more love and passion for others and yourself. So we get into the nitty gritty, you know, and I like those kind of investigations. I gotta be honest, you know, it helps the outside clutter, you know, and the less of the confusion of the Seven of Cups, although the Seven of Cups doesn't come up. I think it helps. Ooh, this is interesting. So yeah, see, good different perspectives of it. A message for my community. So what message has this deck got for my community? Here we go. I was expecting humor with this deck, but but yeah, it's showing intenseness here. So let's see what it's got. And we are going to do a playful message as well to the community. Oh, right. So the Ace of Swords. That flew out. That flew out. So he's got a potion in his hands. He's kind of got the clarity of knowing what he needs to do. And I'm not sure if this is the phase when they meet the Beetlejuice. Again, I'll have to watch the film again to get and maybe take notes to help with the reading. Ace of Swords. So the message from the cards is about giving the clarity. We're going to give you some clarity here. And the action that you take, the action that you can take from the deck. Okay, so what's the... I will look in the book, yeah, because I'm like a bit... I don't know. So the teasing message. So this is the cheeky message. What to expect from the future of this deck. Oh, wrong way. The cheeky message. That one came out. We've got the guy again, haven't we? Oh, I'm confuckled. Should we have... I don't know. I'm going to have a look. This is going to take me a bit of time to get used to this. So we got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is usually like having all the information, the clarity. It's like you cutting through the edge of it all. So the community answer would be like, I'm not taking note. You know, you've got all the information you need to put the action into place. Here, is this the Six of Cups? No, X. So it's the Ten of Cups. Well, that's a good card to with a bit of cheekiness. So the community is that, you know, my intentions is to bring you back into your reality of what is real to you, where you have all the clarity you need to get that to find your emotional fulfillment here. To bring love into your life. Now, I'm not talking about romance readings, but to sort of like get out. It's like that getting rid of that declutter aspect. But let's have a look. That's how I would interpret it. Ace of Swords. Let's have a look. Even if it's in a miniature, you're seeing the world with fresh eyes. Like Adam recreating Winter River, you are inspired. The Ace of Swords indicates that it's the perfect time to tackle a new project. It won't be easy, but nothing worthy doing ever is. So that is like looking at things with fresh eyes. Oh, so that's the community message. I'm going to bring some new way of thinking to the table for you guys. That's what Beetlejuice is saying to you. Yeah. Right, the Ten of Cups is about emotional fulfillment and stuff. So we want X. There we go. Whether it's a kiss in the attic, a marital bliss is the great beyond. The X of Cups is assured that your relationships are in a wonderful place. Appreciate these moments by letting your partner know how important they reminding you, your loved ones, how you feel. After all, you're in for a long haul. So it's finding deeper connections in your life, whether that's, you know, with your work, career, whatever. So I think they're going to be, the cards are going to be great for investigations, but it's going to teach us about finding our own emotional fulfillment and happiness in life. That's how I would interpret it being. Wow, I was expecting more cheekiness. A bit, well, it might be. It very much might be. Maybe it will bring a bit of naughtiness there with the Ten of Cups, you know. But yeah, very mixed bag. What's interesting as well, we've got a lot of cups and we've got just swords. So this is like the mind, you know, the mentality, the challenges we can face, you know, the obstacles that we can face. The cups is all about emotional fulfillment, trying to find the emotions. And we have got a lot of that. I know, I mean, I did do Flash in a Pan. So, I mean, it'd be interesting to do an interview a bit later down the line to see where it would take us a bit later on. But yeah, how interesting. I'm looking forward to playing with this deck. We'll see how it goes, and I might do an interview again, a separate interview, just to see once I'm more familiar with the deck. And I'm definitely going to be cutting this up and putting them into flashcards. I'm getting into me flashcards at the moment, so yeah, just more clutter, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, on this note, happy Halloween month. Like I said, I can't wait to, you know, I'm going to be getting out of my comfort zone and doing some spooky investigations, as well as bringing some collective readings. Be kind to me, because this is these are new. So you know, I've done sort of things like this before, but I got new decks, so I'm really like making myself vulnerable here. But hey, if we don't get out of a comfort zone, we never learn, do we? On that, no, I'll see you on the other side, and lots of love, and thank you for all the support as well. Really appreciate it. If you want me, stop, wait, don't go just yet. If you want me to do an investigation, a spooky investigation on something, let me know. I am open to a subscriber thing. I promise you it won't take as forever as it has been. But what I'm going to do is put it in a pot of some kind, you know, and pull it out of the hat. Don't know if I'll do a live. I've got issues at the moment with my internet, so it's been a bit of a wally. So it's taking longer to upload things and stuff, so I don't know how it's going to go, like with the live. But if I'm feeling, you know, my energies is starting to pick up slowly now, so if I am feeling okay, I may do a live with it, and we can do it, you know, we can do it together. And of course, if you're not around, you can always watch back anyway. But yeah, if I get enough subscriber requests on what you want me to investigate, then let me know. I'm happy to do so. So with that being said, I think this week I'm doing the haunted house. You know, I ain't going to give too much away, but it's going to be about a haunting house. So, yeah, I will see you soon. And, yeah, I think I'll leave it as that. Bye-bye for now.